The objective of the 444 job is to box aluminum siding. The equipment used includes a packer station, a stacker station, an aluminum siding former machine, a workbench, and a hoist. The tools used include a glue gun and a taper. The materials used include glue sticks, boxes, a paper divider, aluminum siding that is 12 feet in length, boxes of aluminum siding weighing 60 pounds, and a roll of aluminum. The work environment is an indoor work environment with heating. The personal protective equipment includes floor mats, safety glasses, steel-toed shoes, hearing protection, gloves which are available but not worn by all workers, and hard hats which are worn during machine setup. The workers observed were 5 feet 11 inches tall, 5 feet 1.5 inches tall, 5 feet 6 inches tall, and 6 feet 5 inches tall. The work tasks for the 444 position break down into 2 roles. 2 workers assume the role of stacker, and 2 workers assume the role of packer. Stackers begin by getting pieces of siding and placing the siding on a box. The workers will then get and flip the next piece of siding, which is then also placed on the box. Stackers then get a piece of paper and place the piece of paper on the last piece of siding. Stackers repeat this process until there are 16 pieces of siding in the box. Packers start by pulling a box of siding and then lifting the box of siding and positioning the box in the packing station. Next, packers will close the box and get the taper. The taper is then used to position 3 pieces of tape on the side of the box to secure the box side flaps. Packers close the box end flaps and retrieve the glue gun, which is used to apply glue to the box end flap. The glue gun is then positioned in the holder. The packers will then press and rub the box end flaps together to secure them. One packer will then pick up and carry the box of siding over to a nearby pallet where it is lowered and then pushed into position on the pallet. There were several ergonomic risk factors observed for this 444 position. Repeated and sustained exertions were rated as a medium-high pace. Hands were in steady motion or exertion to pack aluminum siding. Sustained exertions were observed and included continuous standing. Forceful exertions were required to get, lift, carry, position, and fold or form the cardboard boxes. Additionally, forceful exertions were required to get and position aluminum siding. Forceful exertions were also observed when workers manipulated and positioned rolls of aluminum using the hoist. Awkward postures were observed and included forearm rotation or supination to get aluminum siding, and forearm pronation to position aluminum siding in the boxes. Torso flexion, or forward bending, lateral bending, and wrist flexion was observed when workers folded box flaps and used the glue gun to glue box ends. Torso and neck flexion, or forward bending, and wrist deviation were seen when workers positioned tape on the boxes. Finally, torso flexion, or forward bending, and extended arms were observed when workers positioned boxes of siding on the lower levels of the pallets. The mechanical or localized contact stress observed was contact stress between the forearms, hands, and fingers and the edges of the aluminum siding. It's important to note that gloves are worn. Additionally, contact stress was observed between forearms, hands, and fingers and the edges of the cardboard box. The recommendations for the 444 job include: investigate a height-adjustable pallet for the completed boxes of siding. Consider positioning the pallet next to the packing machine so boxes can be slid into position. Additionally, consider using a roller conveyor to transfer boxes to the pallet for stacking. These workplace changes will reduce forceful exertions and awkward postures. Investigate mechanical assists to transfer and/or flip the siding for stacking to decrease forceful exertions and awkward postures. Encourage the packers to wear gloves that increase friction to decrease localized contact stress and forceful exertions. Investigate mechanical devices to raise the box of siding while adding tape and glue to decrease posture stress. Investigate automatic taping and glue machines to decrease posture stress and forceful exertions. Consider purchasing boxes that are scored at box fold points to decrease forceful exertions.